Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special report brought to you in association with the BNZ from here at the Reserve Bank in Wellington, inside the lockup for the Reserve Bank's June quarter monetary policy statement. And the news is the Reserve Bank has put up the official cash rate by 0.25% to 2.75%. Now this is as economists had expected. And the Reserve Bank has played pretty closely to the script it laid out a few weeks ago when it said it was time to remove some of the acceleration from the economy. Remember, with the official cash rate at 2.5%, that is a record low. And the Reserve Bank pointed out that in recent months we've seen a recovery in some parts of the world economy, particularly those parts that we trade with, Asia and Australia. Commodity prices are at record highs, and the Reserve Bank says it's time to remove some of the stimulus in the economy. The Reserve Bank also acknowledges, however, that there are financial concerns in Europe, and that could upset the apple cart somewhat over the next couple of months, and that as it goes forward and continues to remove that stimulus, it will be watching what's happening in those international markets. It's also said that this time around the Reserve Bank is unlikely to increase the official cash rate as quickly or as far as it has in the past. That's because more people are on floating rate mortgages and because bank funding costs have increased since the global financial crisis. That means that the markets, if you like, can do more of the work for the Reserve Bank. So the current track for the Reserve Bank's 90-day bill rate is for that to increase by the end of next year to around about 6%. Now that would put up the floating rate mortgage at the moment from around 6% to around 9%. That's something to think about if you're taking out a mortgage. Term deposit rates are likely to continue to rise as well, as banks have to compete hard for those term deposits, and the Reserve Bank keeps putting up the official cash rate. Well, there we have it. That's a special report from here at the Reserve Bank's lockup in Wellington, where the Reserve Bank has just put up the official cash rate by 0.25% to 2.75% as expected. That's a special report brought to you in association with the BNZ.